What are these insights, discovery, colour energies? In this video I'm going to explain what they are and how they work. The insights model is put together of 4 colours. The 4 colours are based on Jungian psychology. If you start at the top right of the wheel, you get fiery red. As you come round clockwise to the bottom right, you get sunshine yellow. Then you keep coming round clockwise, bottom left you have earth green, and then as you come all the way back round, top left you have cool blue. It's important that they always show up in the same place on the wheel. Apart from the fact that it's great for people who are colourblind, so it's really easy to spot where everything goes, it's also because of the science that sits behind it. On the insights wheel, the introversion sits on the left-hand side and extroversion sits on the right-hand side. So the further you move towards the blue and green end of the wheel, the more introversion you will see, and the more you move to the right-hand side of the wheel, the more extroversion you're likely to see. Jung called these attitudes. It's essentially about how you respond to the world around you and relate to it. Those who are more extroverted are more likely to take their energy outside of themselves. Those who are more introverted are more likely to take that energy from within. The way you might see that is on the more extroverted side. You'll find people being energized by being in the company of others, getting things done, getting their hands on, having conversations, bouncing ideas around, thinking out loud to form an opinion and decide what to do. When you meet people on the more introverted side of the wheel, they're more likely to sit quietly, gather information, hear everyone out, ponder, reflect, mull it over for a while, quietly on their own, and when they're good and ready, then they will share with you what is happening. So just to make a point, Jung called this a continuum, and that means you might relate to both the descriptions of introversion and extroversion, and that's why actually when it comes to the insights colours, you're not just one, you're a combination of them. The question is always how much of which one. The wheel also splits top to bottom. At the top of the wheel we have a thinking preference, and at the bottom of the wheel we have a feeling preference. So the further you travel up into the red and blue, and the higher of this colour percentage in your profile or your personality, the more likely you will make decisions with your head first and foremost, with logic, with the task in mind. The more green and yellow you have in your preferences and profile, or the further you travel down the wheel, the more likely you are going to make your decisions based on relationship from the heart and the impact it has on other people and your values. So what you get when you look at these 4 colours is patterns. Patterns of what happens when extroversion and thinking come together, or when introversion and feeling come together, for example. So the different colours are basically these 2 combinations expressing themselves in different ways in the way people react, what they need, what they focus on, what their preferences are, and what they might want from you. Let's go round clockwise and start with fiery red in the top right. Fiery red is extroversion with thinking. That makes red competitive, demanding, purposeful, strong-willed, and determined. As we move clockwise down to sunshine yellow on the bottom right, what we get is still this extroversion that we saw in fiery red, but now it's mixed with a feeling preference. It's about involvement and inclusion. That's what makes it so dynamic and charismatic and engaging and sociable. So then we come clockwise round to earth green. In the earth green corner, we're introverted and feeling. We want harmony and connection. Where there's a lot of earth green, what you see is patience and calm. And still on the introverted side of the wheel, but now back in task or thinking mode, in the top left-hand corner, we have cool blue, taking in information that helps to get the job done. So they're quite deliberate and detail conscious. They're precise and orderly. They are the cool, calm and collected. But Jung never set out to say we are one colour and sit in one quadrant. We have different preferences and we travel along the continuum from introversion to extroversion and from thinking to feeling. So you're not cool blue or fiery red, but you might lead with cool blue, and fiery red might be your second most common colour to operate in. Do you feel more energised and positive when you sit primarily in the introverted side? Or do you feel more energised by being people-focused or task-focused? If you're lucky enough to have a full Insights Discovery report or a profile, you will see that there are 20 pages worth of information, and on the graph at the back, which looks a bit like this, you will see that actually it's a combination of colours, and it's about how much and in what order. If you have a profile, why not tell us what order the colours come in for you, where you like to spend your time most, what feels most comfortable for you. And if you don't have a report, it doesn't matter, because you can still listen to this video and watch this back again and get a feel for which ones feel most likely, or which logically, if you're more head-led, are more likely to seem correct and accurate for you.